Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our science class. So in connection to our discussion last time about materials improved by technology, this afternoon we will have an exciting activity that will surely bring out your speaking and reasoning skills. So last time we were talking about the different materials improved by technology. So as a sort of review, can you give me an examples of materials improved by technology? Anyone? Yes, Desiree?
Rice cooker.
Very good. Some more?
Cell phones.
Cell phones. Again, Rolina?
Refrigerator.
Some more.
Flat
With
iron.
all this improvement of materials brought to us by technology, are you happy of all these improvements?
Yes.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Very good. So, because of this improved technology, this give us comfort and convenience. Now, can you cite some examples wherein materials improved by technology give us the convenience and comfort? Yes.
Refrigerator for preserve foods.
For preserving our food. And Islam?
Car for fast transportation.
Yes, very good, and so much more. So, you see, materials improved by technology give us so much convenience and comfort. Now, the question is, do all these materials improved by technology beneficial to humanity? No. Why you say so? Why no? Not all materials improved by technology are beneficial to humanity. Can you give me an example for that? Yes?
Because there are materials improved by technology that can pollute the air.
Just like pesticides.
So you see, not all materials improved by technology give us the comfort and the convenience. They also have negative effect on the humanity. Now, let's take a look as your example a while ago, the cell phone improved by technology. Of course, this gives us the convenience and the comfort needed by man. Do you think cell phone can also be harmful?
Yes.
I can hear yes, I can hear no. Now, this afternoon, that is worth debatable. Let us resolve the issue. Cell phone should be prohibited in school. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So this afternoon, we are very happy and we are very glad that with us, we have our judges for our debate. We have our principal, Sir Darwin Galang. That's one of the science mentors of our school and in our district, and also an English teacher, Ma'am Rebugio. And to complete the set of our best judges is also a math mentor in our district and in our school, and also an English teacher, Miss Lisa Baron. Okay, for our debate, we have the affirmative and the negative team. So I'll be introducing to you our affirmative team headed by Frankie Muniz. Desiree, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you are ready, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's start with the opening statement coming from the affirmative and the negative side.
To the Board of Judges, to our science teacher, negative team, affirmative team, members of the floor, good a pleasant afternoon to everyone. Let it be resolved that cell phone should be prohibited in school. We are not leaving behind time. We should move forward and accept the fact that we are in the age of technology. Part of this technology is the use of these gadgets, the cell phones. Along with the use of these gadgets, is what we call responsibility. We are looking here at the most convenient and helpful means that these gadgets can give us, especially for us students. Cell phone nowadays are common technology needed for fast communication. This in fact becomes a necessity rather than luxury. Study reveals that most, if not all pupils have cell phones. The reason for this is very clear. For communication, for safety, for convenience, and for educational as well.
To the Board of Judges, our science teacher, negative team, affirmative team, members of the floor, a pleasant afternoon to everyone. Let it be resolved that cell phones should be prohibited in school. In this modern world, everyone has a cell phone. In 2010, 75% of 12 to 17 years olds owned mobile phones, and in the past 2 years that the number has increased. Recently, the use of the cell phones for cheating on a test, a new method of passing notes, and even cyberbullying have become major issues. Allowing cell phones in school is a danger to the health and education of students. Banning cell phones is in the best interest of everyone. It will help students' grades, separate them from the negative effects for a few hours, and it helps the school to keep students safe in an emergency and even prevent bomb threats. Schools have the power to help prevent all of these things cell phones can cause by simply prohibiting it in schools.
Cell phones should not be prohibited inside the class. As a student, I believe that cell phones are basic for everybody. It is a means of communication, so it should not be prohibited inside the classroom. It doesn't mean that if you have cell phone, you have to keep an eye on it or hold it all throughout the class. Thus, it should not be prohibited in the class. Once it beeps, you are not prohibited of reading it. And if possible, reply to it. Who knows what important message was sent to you? Now, if you are prohibited of using it, then what's the use of having it? Besides, the purpose of the cell phone is for communication.
Phones are distractions.
We students need to get our app together in class and pay full attention to the teacher.
Wasting their time by using their phones distract us, the teachers, and other students.
These students are therefore a reason, and allowing phones in the school will take away from their education. It's the biggest distraction. Students need to learn of a challenge, not a phone that they can cheat on. They could text other kids the answer, and that is not helping our other students. So, what is the point of all learning things if you can get
The mobile phone can be used for educational purposes. Pretty much everywhere, cell phones are banned because most people says it's destructive. Teachers don't want kids texting in class when they're trying to teach them important things. But the truth about more modern phones is they can be a great learning tool. As a student, I should definitely be able to use my phone during class. My phone is a great device. It can use for many educational things like research, projects, calculators, and even putting in important dates when a homework, assignment, or a project is due. You can also use a phone to call or text your parents if maybe you forgot your lunch at home, need lunch money so you can eat at school, or let them know that you have a tutorials after school that day. There are many things that phones are useful.
It causes discrimination. Firstly, allowing students to carry handphones to class gives pupils an unnecessary opportunity to compare their phones, which leads to discrimination of the poor students. These students will form cliques, and they are severely ostracizing the other pupils. Is this what we want? Is this what the schools want? The answer is resounding no. This is something we definitely do not want. By doing this, we are encouraging them to compare, and this will definitely lead to one of the 7 deadly sins, which is envy. It gives them peer pressure by buying friendship, by buying phones to fit, and definitely it teaches wrong values.
Cell phone in the class is a learning and a safety tool. Cell phone
keep you safe. Believe or not, a cell phone could save your life. Here is an example. On April 20, 1999, two teenagers walked into Columbine High School carrying submachines, guns, and homemade bombs intending to do some major damage. 13 innocent students were murdered, and many more would have been if it weren't for some students and their cell phones. One student hiding for his life calls 911 and describes the location of the school and what the murders look like. If it weren't for him and his cell phone and many other students would have died. There are many other true stories like this, ones where people's lives were saved because of cell phone. So with this, cell phone should not be prohibited, for it is a safety.
Prohibitions are made for a purpose. Purposely, prohibiting cell phones in the class should be one of the school's policy, or better yet, there should be a school policy on the proper use of these gadgets, especially during class hours. Generally, using of cell phone in the class distract, and disturbs the classes. Likewise, it distracts the teacher's attention and concentration while class is going on. Other than aforementioned result, why it should be prohibited is that there are some pupils who are irresponsible in their work. The example is the uploading of videos during class hours. Teachers know how that app could destroy teachers' reputation or other students.
So you just heard the arguments of our speakers from the affirmative team and the negative team. This time, we will listen to the rebuttal coming from the leaders of each team.
Students should use their mobile phones at school. In society, it is hard to imagine what life was like before cell phones. Some people think that banning cell phones in school would be like going back in time to a less convenient and safe time. It seems a little ridiculous for children in elementary school to have cell phones, but at the end of the day, this is a safety tool for kids and provides peace of mind to parents everywhere. Similarly, not having cell phones to distract them from class does not mean they will pay attention. They'll just find another way to distract them. In addition, cell phones provide the ultimate convenience. You can arrange where to pick up your children or give them an easy way to communicate to you that they are going with a friend or to the mall after school. It's a way for parents to easily keep track of their children. All the reasons not allowed cell phones used in school seem petty and are dwarfed by all reasons why it's beneficial. So therefore, to resolve the issue, cell phones should be allowed in school.
I don't think any student should have the ability to be able to use cell phones in school because they can cause distractions. A couple ways cell phones may cause distractions is people can play games on the phone, watch videos, and make phone calls. Over 87% of people play games and watch videos during school hours. Other reasons people shouldn't be allowed to have cell phones in school is because people can text each other for answers on a quiz or on a test. 73% of students have been caught cheating on a test with a cell phone. Some reasons I think people shouldn't have cell phones in school is because they can harass each other and cyberbully one another. A percentage of 53% of students bully one another with cell phone. Some students can decide to make a call to their friends to call in a bomb. Only 15% of students have called in a bomb each year. Students may also make threats to other people by texting them or calling them. Rumors can be spread with cell phones by texting and calling someone. The final thing you can do with cell phones is invade people's privacy by recording and taking pictures of what people are doing. Just 20% of students have been caught recording people and taking pictures of people in the bathroom. To sum it up, students shouldn't have cell phones in school because they cause distractions. You can cheat on a test, you you can cyberbully one another, and you can invade one another's privacy. With this, I firmly believe that cell phones be prohibited in school.
There you have it. You have just listened and witnessed the arguments between the affirmative and the negative side regarding the issue. Let it be resolved that cell phones should be prohibited in school. That was a great job for everyone. So again, let's give a round of applause to our students. Now, for the members of the floor. Okay, for the members of the floor, if you were to ask and resolve the issue, cell phone should be prohibited in school, what is your stand? Should you go for cell phone to be prohibited in school or cell phone to be allowed in school? Anyone from the members of the floor? Yes, Rafami.
Cell phones have salad for students. Cell phones are mostly good for education. Without searching the internet, the students can take any notes for an assignment. In that way, phones help a lot. From the debate, phones are distracting the classes, but nowadays, smartphones have so many setting system. No flash, no ringtone, etc. Phones are also helping for an emergency services.
So therefore, Rofame, you are in the affirmative or negative side?
Affirmative, sir.
Okay, so some more answer from the floor? Okay, how about Maricel?
Yes, sure. Students should be allowed their own devices and enjoy that freedom while also being able to focus on their learning. Bringing their own device will encourage them to show a level of respect that they appreciate and learn. Cell phone keep you safe. Believe it or not, cell phone could save your life.
Okay, so you are in the affirmative. So you believe that cell phone should not be prohibited in school. Okay, so you are talking about the different applications in the cell phones that aid everyone in school. So you are in the affirmative. So most of the answers are affirmative. Don't we have any members from the floor who is against or in a negative side? What about Joshua?
Students can do many inappropriate things in their phones. They will get too addicted to it. They won't be able to concentrate. Students really shouldn't have phones. It's very dangerous. They might get hacked in the phones as well.
So they shouldn't have, you shouldn't have phone. So you are in the negative. Okay, some more negative if there are. Okay, what about Summer?
Cell phone is good. Yes, I believe that cell phones should be allowed in public schools for many reasons. They are good for education, safety, and much more.
So still in the affirmative. How about the others? Yes, Marjon.
I say no because it could bring your grades down. You don't learn that way either. Then during a test, they could text each other the answer. So they will get their phones taken away by the teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, Marjon. So you are in the negative side. So is it the positive or the negative team?
For the result of the Board of Judges, among of us, 3 judges.
So the winner is the negative team. And the best debater is?
Micah.
Well, that's a day. I know you have exercised and you have enjoyed our activity. And surely you brought out your speaking and reasoning skills. So with that, for your assignment, with this issue, you are going to make a proposal to our principal. You are going to propose policies regarding cell phone use in the school. So you just submit that tomorrow. With that, good afternoon and thank you.